Welcome everybody to yet another Coffee Time with Hako, the show where I have my morning coffee and I yap off into the void. Well met. Today, latte, kind of boring mug, but hey. But you know what's not boring? The 2.0. In this video, we're gonna be talking about pulling plans for the 2.0. I will give you my pulling plans, but I'll also give like general recommendations what I think you on a general basis should do. And who am I? I'm Hako, I used to be a teacher, and now I instead teach on the internet about anime titties. So, let's begin. In 2.0, we're getting Yixuan, we're getting Ju Fufu, and we're also getting the rerun banners of Astra, Yao, and Caesar. Yixuan is gonna be a rupture agent. That's gonna be like a variation of ether that's called auric ink. And Ju Fufu is a fire stunner that has a really cute little popcorn dog that stays on the field even after she switches out. The rerun characters are Astra and Caesar. Astra is the best support in the game ever since the release, and she is a very good pick because yeah, every team can benefit off an Astra. And then we have Caesar, a physical defense agent that I really enjoy and I really love. But I'll try to keep this as unbiased as humanly possible. And first of all, what are my pulling plans for the 2.0? I'm picking up the Yixuan and hopefully I can pick up a Ju Fufu. The character I'm most interested in, and I don't know why, but it is Alice. If you've seen my talks with Average, where we talk about the 2.x units, you will know that like I said Alice back then, and I'm saying Alice now. I know most people are excited about Orpheus. For some reason, I'm excited about Alice. I just think that she looks very like kind and sweet. And out of the entire like 2.x cast, like when I first saw her, I think that she's the one that looks most like a support, and I'd love for Astra to get some competition. Because I'm a little bit tired of like Astra always being the best in slot. So at this current stage, I'm planning on a Yixuan because she looks so much fun. Like she is right up my alley. She has a perfect dodge, she has a counter, like it's a lot of like reactive gameplay, which I love. So picking up Yixuan and probably her engine, because we are going to be getting rupture engines, but you can bet your arses on that her engine is going to be the only rupture engine scaling HP, because she kind of wants HP. I think the other rupture engines that we're getting are going to be like more like general rupture purpose, but I'll eat this entire cup if it turns out that those like more accessible engines are going to be great on her. We'll see. As for Ju Fufu, she's somewhat of a luxury pick, and I would like to get her, but I'm also expecting Alice to be on the patch after. So there is a big chance that, you know, I might have to skip Ju Fufu, just because like, if we look at what Ju Fufu does. She boosts crit damage, I also think she gives a little bit of decibels. And like, she looks really fun, and I love dogs. But she's such a luxury pick, and I think I'm gonna need Alice more, although mind you, I have no idea what Alice does, I used to think I'm gonna need her. So definitely picking up Yixuan, probably gonna have to pick up her engine, we'll see. And then Ju Fufu is a little bit in the balance. I do love her energy. I do love her energy a lot. But Ju Fufu might be one of those banners where I wait until like the end of the banner, and then like I decide to go for her after we have more information of what's coming after. Which is a very smart way to do it, and I've never done it before, so let's see if I can pull it off. But what are my general like pull recommendations for you people watching? If I had to like rank every character on like a tier list, I'd say Yixuan first. Whether you're a new player or a veteran, like having like a potent main damage dealer is always important. Yixuan is ether. Having a main ether DPS is big, because the only one we had proper is Yixuan back in the day. But if you're already happy with like all of your main carries, you already have say 5 main carries, you're super happy, then you know Astra might be the highest priority, depending on, you know, what you prefer. And this is so important. What do you prefer? Always go with what you prefer. What internet doodles like myself say should take such a major backseat to like your own wants and preferences. Look at all these cards coming, do any one of them excite you? That should be on top of your priority. But now we're just talking from a general kind of meta standpoint, and everybody's needs for their accounts are gonna be, you know, slightly different. But I would say Yixuan, Astra, Yao, Ju Fufu, Caesar. And it pains me putting Caesar last, and it's not because she's bad, it's just I just think for general account value and purposes, these other characters might be slightly better. Now, I maxed out my Caesar, and I really do love using her. But she has fallen a little bit from grace in like some ways, shape or forms. Caesar released because now we have so many like dual DPS setups, and Caesar's buffs only apply to like the on-field character. So if you're running an old team, say an Ellen-headed team, which is gonna be a lot more potent with the Ellen buffs. Have you heard about the Ellen buffs?
周年之际，为了纪念这个节点，也为了回应大家的期待，我们打算针对限定代理爱莲进行补强。这是将我们不但将0号空洞双峰合理化融入爱莲正常招式中，也尝试将新增的一些新的招数，让玩家能看到爱莲新的一面。与此同时，考虑到爱莲的就业范围。 我们还为爱莲增补了额外的能力适用范围，进一步增加组队的质。
But in a lot of other new teams, we have like 2 damage dealers, and sadly, Caesar's potency in that falls off quite a bit. She is still the king, pun intended, at keeping like your team alive. But the one place we really need that is kind of the tower. Otherwise, we're kind of fine. So Caesar is still like very good. So, like if you want to go for Caesar, but like by the love of God, go for Caesar. It's one of my favorite characters in the game, and gun to my head, if I can only keep 5 agents, she would definitely make that cut. But this is where my bias comes in. Hell, this might be the drippiest character they've ever dripped. Jesus Christ. Today we just got the drip marketing for Kaiser King. Kaiser King. Now put Ju Fufu slightly above Caesar because like in certain teams I think Ju Fufu is gonna be cracked. Although a lot of the teams that Ju Fufu is gonna be great in, lighter is also great in. So if you already have an invested like decked out lighter, the need for Ju Fufu, might decrease a bit. But remember, the biggest pulling advice comes from yourself. Which of these characters do you like the look of? And from a meta standpoint, I'd say like the meta units are probably Yixuan and Astra. Ju Fufu and Caesar, I'd say they fall in under the luxury category. Caesar is very handy if if you don't want to try hard anything and you don't want every mistake to like be a fatal mistake. And like I said, I really love her, and I can't wait to get a designated physical support, maybe Zenless, so I can run a main carry Caesar. But yeah, we'll see. So let me and let your fellow community members know down in the comments, everybody, what's your pulling plans for the 2.0, and also what characters do you think are coming after. Just in order of appearance, I think it is gonna be a red-haired umbrella girl, and then together with Alice, and then I think we're gonna get Orpheus on the patch after that. But we'll see. Everybody, have a big hug. Thank you so freaking much for watching. Also, I whipped up something new for the merch store. Caesar King is making a rerun, so I thought, let's have a Caesar design. Link down in the description. I'm also meant to be getting an Ellen design, but I haven't heard back from that designer yet, but hopefully in not too long. Maybe before the buffs, we'll see. Alright everybody, have a good one, and until next time, Hako out.
Lights bounce off her curves. She's got the body that swerves and serves. In the city, she's the queen. Titties like you've never seen. She's pixel perfect, tall and pure, simply dream. She's breaking through electric hearts, so skipping beats. She's got those seeds that can't be beat. Tammy titties, line so bright, bouncing through this neon night. Pixel skies and curves of pride. All I see are T's in the skies. You see, no survive is real. T's that make your circuit feel.